It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by ProMed Ambulance Services, care you can count on, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. One of America's leading evangelical figures, Franklin Graham, is the son of the Reverend Billy Graham and runs the Evangelistic Association that bears his father's name. He also heads Samaritan's Purse, an international Christian relief organization. William Franklin Graham III was born in Asheville, North Carolina on July 14, 1952. The fourth of 5 children, Franklin attended the Stony Brook School, a Christian private school in Long Island, New York, but dropped out. He then finished high school in his home state. After getting kicked out of college for keeping a female classmate out past curfew, Graham decided to focus on world relief. In 1974, he became a born-again Christian and was ordained in 1982 by the Grace Community Church in Tempe, Arizona, a non-denominational church. In 1979, he took over Samaritan's Purse following the death of its founder, Bob Pierce. In 1995, he became vice president of the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association and became its CEO in 2000. Unlike his father, who counseled leaders from both political parties, Franklin Graham has aligned squarely with Republicans. Except in 2015, he switched party affiliations and became an independent, but continues to devote his time to conservative causes. He has called Islam a very evil and wicked religion, supported America's involvement in the Second Iraq War, and in interviews and social media posts has given his belief that Jesus would approve of the COVID-19 vaccine, comparing it to the oil and wine the Good Samaritan used to treat the wounds of the injured traveler, saying now the oil and wine were the medicines of that day. During the 2020 presidential campaign, Graham went on Twitter attacking then-presidential candidate Pete Buttigieg for his homosexuality. He defended Russian President Vladimir Putin's gay propaganda law and has praised his leadership for protecting children from any homosexual agenda or propaganda. In 2020, all venues booked for Graham's planned 8-city tour in the UK canceled his booking after protests by LGBTQ+ activists, petitions, and requests from local councils. The tour was rescheduled in 2022. Franklin and his wife Jane, whom he married in 1974, have 4 children. Will Graham, his oldest son, is a third-generation evangelist, serving as the executive director of the Billy Graham Training Center at the Cove and associate evangelist of the BGEA. His daughter, Sissy Graham Lynch, is the 4th generation of Grahams to take up preaching. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me for Trivia Tracks weekdays at 6:45 on Everybody's Country Y95.